Yo, what up, survivors? Nolo again. My last few videos that I made rafts, people had asked me a few questions about the raft, so I figured I'd just go into some of those topics now, real quick. Starting with this raft. Whoa, what is this? Right, this is. Let's fly a little bit here. This is the extent of how you can, the space that you can build in a raft, right? So basically, you go from the center of the raft, as you can see here. It's right in the middle. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations to the left or to the right, or you can go 1, 2, 3 front, or 1, 2, 3 back. My math may be wrong, but I think it's 68 foundations squared you can get here. That's what it looks like right there. Now, also, I think it was 8 stacks walls high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 high. Now, the interesting thing is that the roof of this area extends just as far out as the ground does. And it covers the whole area. So it almost seems like some sort of set area that you can build in for a raft. You can't extend outside of this area. Looks like it's some sort of box that you can build. Another interesting thing is you can build past the water. Right? So let's go for a swim. And look how far down you can come from the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I don't know, you would call it 6.5 because this one's halfway. So you could come under the water quite a bit, actually. You can't. Oh, ain't that 7? Can you go another one? No, that was it. That's as far as you can go. But now you can't put a ceiling on this side, but towards the inside you can, which is interesting, right? So you would think, I could cover this whole area pretty much with the roof tiles. But if I was to destroy a wall for whatever reason, I lose it. So you couldn't put things on there and not worry about it getting destroyed. So there's that. All right, so let's talk about the rafts here. So let me tell you a few ways, or at least 2 ways that I know to lower the foundation. One is the way that I normally use, just because I find it just habit, I guess. Right? You put one pillar down, you put one next to it. If you can see, they're slightly lower than each other. Right? Let's move the sail so you can see a little bit better. So what I would just do is, take out the one that's higher, and then put another one again right next to that one. And see, that's just slightly lower again. And then I do this. I do this about 5 times. On the 5th one, I'll destroy this one. And my foundation is at the place I want it to be at, right in the middle there. Right? So if you compare, let's say, that pillar, that snap point is much higher, as you can see. The snap point to this higher pillar, you can't reach the boat from there, right? But if I was standing on this foundation, I can still reach the boat. I can drive it. But if I'm on top of this foundation, I can't. So that's one of the purposes of lowering the foundation. Another one, of course, is protection. It pretty much encases your raft with the foundation. And this works also with iron foundation or steel foundation, whatever you want to call it, metal foundation. I just like the aesthetics of stone. So that's one way to lower the foundation. Again, another thing I wanted to explain to you guys too is the fact that, let's get rid of this crap. When I put the foundation directly in the middle like that, what it does is allows me, let's get rid of this now, this. It allows me to have 3 across, right? So I would have 3 across, 3 straight across, right? So it equals basically 9 squares to cover the entire raft. 9, foundation squared. Let's get rid of them now, so I can show you. Oh. And this foundation, I can't see it. Let's go a little bit out. Alright, so another way to lower the foundation is by taking a fence foundation, place it right in the middle. Or you don't have to place it in the middle, honestly, you can place it anywhere. But the reason why I'm saying in the middle is, I'll show you in a minute. You take a pillar, and you can just put it, you can put it right on top or off to the side. And if I put it off to the side, let's just say, let's try not to, let's take it back for a second. Let's put this one first. Alright, now let's click that one. See that? The difference is, pretty dramatic, right? So, see how this clips over here up high? But if I was to go to this foundation, it clips it lower. You see that? And just to show you, it has nothing to do with the fence foundation. See it? Now again, if I was to put it there, I still can access the ship, the raft. So I still would have to lower it just one more. Right behind it there. Get rid of it. And boom. It's right under it. You see that? I can access the raft by standing on the, directly on the foundation. So it's not blocking me from accessing the raft. Now, the reason why I put that one in the middle is because notice the last raft was 3 across. This one is just 2, right? Opening more materials. It doesn't clip onto the side there anymore, right? It's just the 2. So this is good if you want to make a smaller raft with less materials for whatever reason. In the future, I'll make a build with something smaller like this. But if you wanted to extend it out, you can just use the extension trick, which I'll show you right now for everybody that doesn't know. So you would take a pillar, you would place it on the center of your foundation, throw a thatch roof on it, throw one over it in whichever direction you want to extend. So you can extend it there, or even there. Right, let's fly over so you guys can see what I did there. Right? So even there, and you can go, I think, 2 out before it stops you. Yeah, 2 out. Yeah. So from that wood foundation, I can do all that. And let's throw these right in the middle of the thatch ceilings that are hanging over, like that. And then you would just take your foundation and you would, instead of looking down, you would look directly at the pillar and place it, right? So I look at the pillar, place it. Boom. Now, if you're in single player mode and you need your resources, you would destroy these one at a time to get some back. But if you're in multiplayer, you don't get that back. When you destroy something, you don't get anything back. So you just take out the one that's holding it, they all go down. And look how far out I extend my foundation. So it gives me more space. So imagine, I can do that all the way around. Right? Right? Alright, so one last trick. Someone had asked me in the comments. I don't remember if it was Reddit or actual YouTube. But they were asking me how to build under the raft. And I'll show you guys that right now. What you would do is grab a pillar. You would connect it to one of your foundations. And notice how it's lower? Because I attached it from the bottom or whatever. But you would connect it to that pillar. And you will go down. Let's go down 2 more. Up to there. Then you would take foundations and you would place it next to the pillar. Like that. So just so you guys can see. Notice the foundation is not touching anything. It's just floating there. Oh, sorry. So what you would do is just build off that foundation that came down, and you just connect to it. See it? Now the cool thing about this trick is the fact that I can get rid of these pillars now. I no longer need them. But also, I don't need the other foundations either. Just get rid of those as well. So now I have a foundation floating under the raft. And if you see I move my raft around, I follow this. It's still there. So this is good for a few reasons. One of them is you can take that foundation and build on it. Let's see, I turn it around here. Bam. Right? So now I have an underwater safe area where I can reach my storage box if I wanted to. Right, and I'll show you why that's helpful. I'll show you why that's helpful right now. So you guys ever start a level and run around at the beach and you just see random rafts just laying there? You know, with nothing on it, right? Let's say like this raft right here. If you run into this raft while you're running around on the beach, you would pretty much just ignore it. There's nothing on it, right? If you go in the water, my little box that I made is gone. Right? So the only person that can access it is me, because I'll access my raft and I'd move it away from this shore. Let's see if I can see it while it's coming out. A bit further out. Oh, see that goes right there. Right? I'm going to show you guys how it actually gets in there. Let's see if I got it. Damn. That should be enough. Just barely. Jeez. That's definitely enough. So you notice how it's like half? It goes in, it goes into the floor, so nobody has access to this boat except for me, right? You know, you ever try to grab one of the rafts? They're like locked or whatever. You can't drive it. Alright, so that's that. So another reason why you would want to do this is for this reason right here. All right. So we built our little box down here to stash our stuff. But even if it was just the foundation, there's still one more thing I want to show you. So let's put it right here. So like I was saying, even if it was just the foundation itself, alright, let's go on a killing spree. See what we can find out here. Shoot it at some fish over there. Let's get them. Get it. Oh. I'm out of bullets. Whoa. You guys get the gist of it. So just imagine you put, you know, whatever, 2 turrets here. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, you know, full metal raft. You know, you got yourself an amazing raiding craft. You know, they can't even attack you from the bottom or the sky, right? They can attack you from, you know, underwater or in the sky. You're so much defense, right? You can raid anybody with this, you know, with this heavy turrets all around you like that. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope my little tips and tricks help you guys build yourselves a really cool raft. I'm really enjoying building these raft, you know, bases for you guys, and I got a few more coming down the line. I really appreciate all the feedback I'm getting from you guys. It's, you know, it's really great. And I hope I see you guys next time. Peace.